Hey YouTube. So I'm wearing my sleep-in cami, so that's why the girls are kind of out there. And the reason I'm looking like this right now is that I want to do kind of a real-time video and show people just how bad my skin is. And I think it's important that people that are trying to be authentic, like myself, I'm the cheating carnivore. This is Tamara Blodgett. And I've talked a lot about my eczema. And I think it's really important when I'm having a flare that people can see just how truly bad it is. And another thing is to point out is that I'm not talking about this because it's something that it's easy. There's not a real good solution. There is no cure for eczema, but a lot of carnivore people have found relief, remission, eradication, and at the very least, huge improvements. I just have to get to a point mentally and emotionally where I'm willing to commit to the kind of lifestyle that I'm going to have to adopt to get rid of it. Exactly a week ago, I was at the kids' house and I had some potato and I had some corn and I had a few candies, and that's all it took for my skin to freak out. Now look at this, guys. You can clearly see the eczema. It's morphed to my face now. It's migrated there. And then here's the worst of it, my ear. You can see all of that there. And that's, okay, so if I eat plant, I can have a flare. I won't always have a flare, but I usually do. Like my eczema was in really good control right before my birthday in July, almost 2 months ago now. And that's when I started having trouble with it again. I had a big cheat day on my birthday, and then this started happening. Now, we really suspect Swiss Chris, like I mentioned in my other video, and I'm giving that up. And my last dose of Swiss Chris, which is an herbal remedy for laxative, because I've had, because of my Hashimoto's, I'm just a mess, guys. I've had irregularity problems my whole life. I can remember as far back as 9 having trouble. And it was because, I was having plant and I didn't know any better, and in conjunction with having Hashimoto's, and only me being a kid was kind of mitigating some of the big problems with that. But now that I'm, postmenopausal, I'm older, youth isn't saving me, it isn't compensating. I'm having to take my health bull by the horns. And now I'm in the situation where I've got a real problem going on. So I'm taking everything out except for cream, okay, in my coffee, and not the whipped kind on top either, because that's also a problem. Oh, guys. Anyhow, and so this is a mess, and I will be giving you guys result videos. I'm going to keep doing these Sunday videos, just real quick, guys, so you guys can see the eczema improvement. And nothing proves the problem better than a person just coming up here and showing what the problem is, right? It's debilitating. It's a daily thing. When you've got eczema in your ears and on your face, it flakes, it itches, it oozes. It's just pretty much gross, but that's secondary to how miserable it is with your ears itching all the time. That's just what it is. And somebody that's super ignorant might come in and go, oh, well, you're not bathing or something. Actually, I am. I'm a big time groomer. I bathe a lot. It has nothing to do with that. In fact, I try to keep the really hot water off the eczema, and I'm using jojoba oil or coconut oil as like a topical treatment because it won't hurt my skin. And it moisturizes it and hydrates it. Water doesn't. Water just dries it out, makes it worse. A lot of and eczema is allergic in nature. It tells me that what I'm ingesting is a real problem because I haven't changed any of my hair product or lotions or anything like that. So it's not that. So I know for a fact it's something I'm having. And the Swiss Chris is the biggest culprit. As I mentioned in my other video, August taught me that. So I haven't had it since Tuesday. I'm got a chime alert on my phone for every Tuesday to say, okay, 1 week without Swiss Chris, 2 weeks without Swiss Chris. Unfortunately, I've got to find a way for me to become regular that's all natural. And I don't know when that's going to be. I might have some measures I have to take that I don't like at first, but they can't be anything to do with herbal, plant, nothing like that. My body's had it with all of it. I went out last night and I had just a couple bites of salad because I was trying to be polite, you know, because we were going out with some people that we hadn't seen in a long time, and I had a double shot of tequila, and today I woke up with sausage fingers that were stiff and mad and everything like that, because we've determined, for me, that alcohol causes inflammation. And I had a headache and I didn't sleep well. It's just so not worth it. And that didn't used to be the case. But since I've gone carnivore, it seems to have surfaced a sensitivity in my system, in that my body is giving huge alert signs now. It's like, okay, I'm no longer toxic. You had something toxic, you're going to pay. And so it's real clear, definitive signs. So for me, I'm going to do a Jordan / Michaela Peterson job and just go lion diet, except for eggs. I've been really craving eggs and wanting eggs. And I think that the selenium and the whites are really good for Hashimoto's people. That's my understanding from research. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and have eggs and beef and just meat, and then cream in my coffee. And I'm going to continue with the ADF fast. I've been a little bit lax on that this week. A lot of things came up. I was a little sabotagey. Ran out of room in my freezer, got my birthday cake out, then felt like I needed to have some of that. Now, you guys might be going, oh my God, sugar, what are you thinking? No, it's a low-carb pumpkin cake that has a high-fat frosting and stuff like that, but it's still the pumpkin is plant. And right now, my body's not accepting any of that. Whereas normally, that might be okay for me to have every couple of months. Right now, with all this going on, it's not. I still have the eye problem a little bit, though it's starting to resolve, and the nose problem a little bit, though that's starting to resolve. But my God, it's been a siege. I can't say how much, I guess it could be worse, but it's so bad right now. And it comes at a very bad time, too, because we're trying to get ready to move into our new house. It's been real tuned for next Sunday. For the eczema improvement, could be detoxifying those still. I don't know. We'll see. Don't have a crystal ball. You guys, subscribe and like my channel and help me grow. Because I'm sure there's a niche audience out there that wants to listen to someone carry on about all this stuff. Talk to you soon.